Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Rewind That. It's your girl, Miss K. If this is your first time coming across my channel, welcome. Please be sure to subscribe if you like the vibe and hit that notification bell so you know when I go live. Okay, when I upload more videos like this one, if you're catching this on the replay, put in the comments hashtag replay, okay? And if you want to be a blessing to the channel, you can also go to the little button that says super thanks. All right. Hi, Daria. How are you? Thank you so much for joining. Hey, LSW. All right, guys, listen, the thumbnail looks horrendous. I really couldn't find a thumbnail that I felt like was significant enough, and that was the best one that I could find. So what I'm going to do is, when I say find the pictures that I was taking, I'm going to just use a bright one, and that the brightest thing that I saw was the scene with Tiffany. And I know a lot of people aren't feeling her right now, so that's really a reason why I didn't even want her to have to be on my thumbnail. Okay, but I'm gonna have to change it because it is really dark. All right, guys, but today, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Actually, 12:36, my night owls. Shallow. Hey, Karen Jones and Savannah. Oh my gosh, you see what I'm talking about? These kids are actually making noise. It's 12:36. You would think that I could go live at midnight, after midnight or whatever, and be able to have a nice peaceful live, but no. It's loud, it's this, it's that. It really gets under my skin. Hi, Demarcus and Jeremiah and Virgin Love. All right, guys. So we're going over the Shy season 5, episode 9, called "I'm Looking for a New Thing." So the episode starts off with Keisha, and she's running with Emmett. Oh shoot, guys, hold up, y'all. Hold on, my battery is. Oh, I forgot to plug it up. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. You see what happens? This is it. This is the life of going live. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. So sorry, guys. Oh no. Okay, guys. I'm so sorry. Let me move this out the way. Guys. Hey, Troll Farm. Thank you, girl. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't even know. Look, thank you so much for becoming a member. Guys, I had to run into the next room. I'm so sorry for that whole gap because I had to run into the other room. Normally everything is right here. This is insane. Okay, so Karen Jones, yes, it's the midnight special. Troll Farm says, I'm gonna catch the replay. YouTube streets literally calling. Okay, go have fun. Thank you so much for dropping in, and thank you for becoming a new member. All right, blessings. Verna says, Miss K, you look like you feel better. Yes, thank you so much. Oh, thank you, LSW, for understanding because, ciao. Hey, support gaming. All right, guys. So let's get back into this episode since that was such a freaking interruption. I love you guys for just being understanding and y'all family. All right. So now look, Keisha and Emmett, they're going running. One thing I will say is I have been giving a lot of strife, to Emmett and Keisha because of this situation. I always say that I would have liked for them to get together, but under different circumstances, because I obviously don't like how things went. Hey, Meek. So, they're running, and I do like the fact that she's starting to run again. I would love for her to, get involved in, a track team or something like that at school. That would be really nice. But at least she's running, and now she's running with Emmett, which is nice. So now they sit down, and he's like, "I got to tell you something." And look, the look on her face, I really did feel sorry for her. And it's so weird because, like I told you guys, I'll be saying certain things and I'll be so mad, but I'm like a softie, and it's hard. Like I don't know how to explain it. I feel like guys. All right, let me talk to y'all for a minute. Let me take this off so y'all can see me. I am a kind of a complex individual, but not really. Like, it's kind of hard. Maybe some of y'all can understand. Like, there are situations where I could be like cold and like hard. where I'm just like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But then I could turn around and I'm soft, like a teddy bear. So anyway, I mean, I don't hate Keisha, so it's not hard to be like that. But when she looked at Emmett and she was like, please don't disappoint me, I felt for her. I was like, oh, that would be really messed up, even though they're under these circumstances where they got together, it would be messed up for him to, do her dirty. So I felt for her in this moment. Okay. Now, let me just say, Meek says, I'm gonna need to see her with little Ronnie. Where little Ronnie? Right, like you never have your kid. So that's how that is. I'm over here muting myself. Okay, so here it is. LSW says that so far she likes Keisha and Emmett together. Yeah, you know what? It's the majority. A lot of people like them together. Oh my gosh. Sorry, guys. Y'all could have heard how loud I screamed just now. All right, so Emmett was like, "Look, it's Keisha. Tiffany came on to me like nothing happened and everything." So, she was like, "All right," and he said, "So why you look so sad?" No, she said, "I can trust you," and he said, "Okay, so why you look so sad?" And she said, "Because I thought I could trust her." How many of y'all knew that I was over here bugging out? Like, just by a show of hands. I was bugging out. I said, are you freaking kidding me? You thought you could trust her? You guys are not friends anymore. The conversation that you guys had got nowhere. What the heck do you mean you thought you can trust her? And why the heck did you think that you could trust her? Why? After you just did what you did, she couldn't trust you? The heck? Thank you, Meek. Tiff thought she could trust Keisha. Exactly. So what are you talking about? Unbelievable. I could not, guys. I couldn't. I just couldn't. The audacity. Like these people, they have a lot of, they have a lot of audacity. So I don't know. But anyway, we're gonna move on because I cannot keep on dealing with the Keisha and the Emmett situation. So Darnell wants a big wedding. Okay. And look, I respect it. He's talking about this is his finale, the big finale and all that. So he wants to go hard because he's like, listen, I've been waiting all my life to marry you. It's so cute when I see them together though, because it's like Darnell really like all this time showing that he loves her this whole time. And so now it's like he gets to live that, even though he was doggy dog throughout the years. But I'm so glad to see somebody finally turning some things around, and I do love it. Now, for her saying we're not having a big wedding, I don't agree that she just came out like that and said it. I think that it should have been a discussion, but I like how they're communicating with each other instead of just throwing stuff out there like, no, I just don't want it. No, no. Like she explains herself and he explains himself. But he came around to how she wanted things, and it was just he's like, listen, I got savings, I got all of that. We gonna have 200 folks probably on this side and over in Maywood. And I said, oh my gosh, what are you doing, Darnell? Bring it down, okay? And first of all, I agree that Darnell should be the one to compromise because he's had 3 marriages before. Okay, so bro, you had your chance. Now this is her first time getting married. Let her have it the way she wants it. This is, she's the bride. This is sometimes most women, a lot of us, when we're kids or when we were growing up, this is the day that we dream of. Okay, so yes, let her have it, especially since you've had it so many times already. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So yes, it's the compromise that I love. Exactly, Meek. Exactly. So I really love their communication, their level. I love how they're doing things. All right. So she says, he asked her, what do you want? And she says, I just want it to be memorable, small, intimate. And she feels like they can use the money for, some other things. And that she's being smart with it. And let me tell you something, guys. I like the fact that Darnell has savings. Okay. I mean, we could say whatever the heck we want about Darnell, but Emmett don't got no daggone savings. We knew that Emmett was a lot like his father. You know what I'm saying? A lot like his father. Doggy dog, spreading the royal oats, having kids from different women and all of that stuff. But he wasn't under the tutelage of his father. So if he was, and his father raised him up, he probably would have a savings as well. So Emmett is kind of out here trying to do things, the best he can. But, it's good that he has his father in his life. So hopefully he starts getting in his ear. I know Emmett is grown, but, you might want to start talking to the boy. All right, so let's move on. This is very cute. Okay, here is something that I'm not going to keep on beating a dead horse, guys. I'm just not. So this chick wants this dude, Trig or Victor, to basically make a choice. All right, make a choice. I'm not about to be with a man who has a beard and he has, a beard on his face and a beard on his arm. Like, she's not with the whole thing. Like, you're not living in your truth, this and that. And she really wants him to leave so that she could get with her next dude. Or see, we don't even know if it's a guy or a girl that she's about to get with. We don't know. Okay, we do not know, guys. And then freaking Trig is gonna tell what's his friend's name, Rashad, later on, that he's all stressed out and he thinks that Fatima is his soulmate. I said, are you freaking kidding me? She's your soulmate? What have y'all done besides have sex that shows that she's your soulmate? Like, what really happened? Where was the connection that showed that this person is your soulmate? All right. So yeah, Virgin, seriously. Fatima is annoying. Oh, I didn't see Meek said it. Fatima is annoying. That's it. And thank you. That's what the next thing I was gonna say, Meek, is that she knew what it was. That's the reason why she's most annoying, because she knew what it was. And she was laughing about it, smiling about it, this and that, they're making jokes and everything. And you knew you liked the dude. So now all of a sudden you want him to be making a choice. And he has a whole campaign to run. Like, we're not doing that. We're not messing up the campaign. She's really just bringing conflict to him when he wants to, do it, run for council and change the community. She's a distraction and he never should have got involved with her at all. Okay. Now, Verna says that she keeps saying she does not want to be secret, but you keep giving in, then trying to make him shoot. Right. You keep giving and you keep sleeping with him. Like, what are you doing? Because you got another dude or chick that you've been messing with besides him as well. You getting in with that dude or girl. Do you say the same thing to them? Why you keep pressing Trig so hard? That's what I want to know. I'm annoyed. So Meek says, especially since he was about to marry Imani, but she's his soulmate. And that's exactly who I thought about. I thought about Imani. And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Are you kidding me? Fatima got a fetish straight for straight men. Girl, bye. Exactly. Then gonna sit there talking about some I'm not gonna be your fetish. Okay, whatever. What you think about this girl?
What? What's up? I told you to hit me when you was ready. How long you been on?
For 13 minutes. I wanted to talk to them for a little while. I should have let you in though, girl, because I had an issue and I had to run in and I needed somebody to fill that dead space, honey. So it's okay, but hey,
I was sitting here waiting. I'm like, well, is she ready? I said, let me go look, and then I was like, oh, she is. Well, I didn't get no notification.
Oh wow, notification gang, yo. So tell me what you think about this scene. I didn't want to beat a dead horse, but guys, this is Moochie. You already,
hey, what's up, LSWM?
Some people that may be new to my channel, this is my girl Moochie with Moochilla Reviews. So what do you think about this situation? This girl, Fatima. And I don't want to stay on it too long, so just say what you have about, like, what do you think about her? These ultimatums.
This was crazy to me. How she was like, get out. Get out.
Oh my God.
When she said that.
I don't know. So that's all you got?
No.
Okay. Because I'm trying to move on, girl.
Okay, that's not what I said, but that's the first thing I thought about, because that's when she was like, get out.
But I didn't even notice it.
Yeah, her voice got real deep when she said get out. I was like,
Meek noticed it too. Shoot.
Meek said the bass in her voice when she told Victor to leave. What did I think of this whole scene? I'm
I
gonna be
gotta
serious
go
now.
back.
Look, I know you don't want to stay on this long, so I'm gonna jump on and jump off with that. She played herself.
Mm-hmm.
You know why I say that? And I saw somebody in the comments said that her fetish is like probably trying to turn straight men out. It might be that.
Yeah.
It might be that. Because
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think she had anybody there that night she was claiming that it was somebody there. But moving on.
I don't know. We never know, honey. I'm trying to figure out, is it a guy or a girl? Sure.
Get out.
Because you
That
never
answered
know.
your questions right there.
You never
Get
know.
out.
You never know. All right, so now we get this scene right here where Keisha is she's a little upset, and Emmett is like, you know, what's going on? What's wrong? You know, she's like, nothing's wrong. And he's like, you lying. So she said, why you take so long to tell me this if you didn't do anything? And it's so funny that she's going through this right now, because that's the same thing that happened between her and between them two when they were keeping it from Tiff. Mm-hmm. Nothing had happened that night when she spent the night. Nobody, but they didn't tell her anything. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, why you being such a hypocrite? Like, you didn't answer the phone. You didn't go tell Tiff that, me and Emmett, I spent the night at his house. Nothing happened though. Like, y'all was messing around and then decide that we going to tell her. So, when he's innocent, now she's asking these questions. So I was just like, all right, well, this is what it is, but go ahead.
So you think they're going to actually have a final conversation?
I don't know. And I really, at this point,
don't
care. No, I don't even care anymore. Now, let me see something. Somebody somebody had something. And I don't know if it was somebody that's in the chat right now, but I wanted to share like a comment that somebody made under the chat for like the last episode a few weeks ago.
Okay.
So sometimes people be having some really good comments, and I just, said I'm going to try to share it. And it was from Meek. Okay, Meek. So Meek says Keisha was moving real messy this season. She plotted, she aimed, and acquired her target. She knew dude was vulnerable. She knew he was trying to be celibate. She started flirting with him first. When he was like, it's hard with the celibacy, she was like, I bet it's hard, shaking my head. Then she did the meal bait. Like, come on, man. Everybody knows that trick. Emmett was like, since when do you cook? LOL. Shorty made Easter dinner for game night. What? All in all, in Tiff's face. Oh, no, it's a laughing in Tiff's face. Sorry. Because he got emojis. Keisha should have spoken to Tiff the moment after she and Emmett kissed. See, I just said that, right? Well, the moment after, whatever. And if Tiff was your girl, where is the apology? Like, not for wanting to be with Emmett, but for how it happened. Right. There was no sorries.
She didn't say sorry at the hotel?
I didn't remember hearing no sorry.
No, I'm asking.
That's what I'm saying.
I didn't either. That's why
I didn't remember. That's why when I read this, I said, that is so true. I remember no sorries. Like, okay, so, and honestly, I never seen Keisha actually wanting to be with him until now. Talking about you always been a good man. When? Did I miss something? Ain't he the same dude that stuffed her naked, undeveloped butt under his bed by Keisha? Said naked, undeveloped butt under her bed. Yeah. So, I mean, she wanted, I think she wanted him back in the day, and he always was trying to be after her, but she was like, bye. Like, she knew that he was not, she knew he was
all over the place.
Yeah. And she would be calling him out like, daggone well, you're not gonna be able to settle down. You're not gonna be, even when he came to visit her, remember when she came back home, they found her, Ronnie rescued her and all of that stuff. She even said something about the type of person he is then. So for her to be talking about he's a good man, where and when? Go ahead, Moochie, speak on it.
I want to say maybe she's talking about from the time she got back from the kidnapping, she saw the change in him. I'm going to go with that, because remember, they was having a lot of conversations before, and that's when everybody was wanting them to be together, because they saw the connection with them.
So now she was saying, "Hey, Urban Moss." So now she's saying, "I gotta go talk to her." Okay, I gotta talk to her.
I don't know why Emmett acts like Tiff is the boogeyman. You want me to go to her too?
Yeah. Do I need to be there? No, we need to have girl talk. Y'all had girl talk. It didn't work. It went nowhere because you you just want her to move on. That's it. You ain't trying to, like, we just gonna work this out. That's the problem. Nobody's saying, okay, we wrong, blah blah blah. Sorry for this, but we got feelings for each other. We can't hide our feelings, but we're sorry. Okay. Hey JT. Anyway, off them. So this scene right here, I was a little like, I wasn't surprised, but I was like, oh shoot. And I agreed with Papa. No one ever really looks to see what Papa could be going through. Everybody's, he's always the one that's bringing things back down, to calming folks down, like trying to be the voice of reason and this, that. And nobody ever considers to think about, maybe how does he feel because he's left out. Remember him, he was left at the school on the south side before, when Jake and Kevin went to the other school. So he's been left out plenty of times. And now, when he goes and he tells Jake that Bakari wants to apologize, because when he walks in there, Jake has this attitude like, why are you hanging out with him? You know what I'm saying? Like, basically, if I don't mess with him, you shouldn't mess with him. And Papa was just, after a while, just like, you know what? Screw you, because you ain't never been there for me. Kevin ain't been there. You didn't even let me know that Gemma was pregnant. And so Jake was like, I didn't tell nobody, whatever. He said, you told Kevin, right? He ain't have nothing to say. He told me, why you acting like a little girl or something like that. No. Don't say no freaking acting like a little girl. He got you right there. Did he not?
Mm-hmm.
So how do you feel about this whole scene with him just like, Bakari was there for me? Not,
this was well overdue, said, because he's always mediated when Kevin and Jake have their little problems. He's like the one that makes, if they're arguing and not speaking, he's the one that makes, like, gets them back together again. But and he hasn't really gone through anything. We never seen him go through anything, but until this year, as far as we just see him go through stuff in the beginning when he was being teased, and then he changed his image to like the Biggie thing.
Yeah.
So he's right. He's absolutely right. I'm glad he's like stood 10 toes down and let him know how he felt. He said it with his chest. It was good.
Yeah. JT says that Papa was messing with everyone at the start of season. It's true, but I don't know what that was about, guys.
Yeah, I didn't like that part of him.
I don't know what that was about, but there's something happening with him. So, like in this right here where he does say, I'm going through something. So I really don't know what that is about. Maybe that's what it is about. Him feeling neglected from his friends. My friends ain't really there for me like that. They're always hanging out. They if you really look at it, Jake and Kev are mostly together without Papa. And he said it right here. I ain't y'all sidekick, So I appreciated that. Okay, I just wanted to go in and highlight a few of Verna's comments real quick. She says that Tiffany and Keisha are acquaintances at best. Then she says, moving on, people try to save face with half truths, and then yet their actions tell the truth, right? Yep. And so I think that they're calling each other best friends, or Keisha was trying to say that, oh, this is her best friend and all of this stuff. But when you see how they act towards one another, it don't seem like that, Right. And if she felt like Tiff meant so much to her, the conversation should have been had, just like she felt like Emmett should have been told to her that Tiffany came on to her. Why is why'd you wait so long? Oh boy. Okay. So Meek says that they make jokes on him all the time, so he was making jokes on them back, basically. Because Papa is annoying, says Lazy Eagle. Stop being mean, Lazy. Or Lazy Eagles. All right, so we're going to move on that, because he was just letting them have it for a minute, and he had nothing to say about it.
Yo, once he was like F you, and he's like F
Mm-hmm.
you, I was like, okay.
Yeah, I said,
Oh,
So,
nuts.
Tracy finds out that somebody's taking money from The Rock, right? She asks if Rosalind's doing it. He's like, no, Rosalind is funding this, so why would she be taking money out? So then she said, the only person that it could be, if it's not you, then is Q. And she's like, he said, okay, well, I will, get to the bottom of it or see what's going on. She said, you better. And he turned around like, well, excuse me? And I'm like, girl, you better tread lightly with this psychopath, okay? Tread lightly. But she said, you're the one who put him in here. So you're the one that needs to take care of it, right? So we get to this scene where he goes to see Nuck. And Nuck straight tells him, this dude, he has a gambling problem. He don't want nobody to know this and that, but you need to take him out. And even though so dude, I was trying to act like, he ain't in the game no more. He's not a part of that life. But he does warn Nuck, be careful what you're saying. And he was like, man, I say everything that's on my checks. I just get it. And I said, okay, I respect that. But in this line of work, I don't know if you want to say everything that's on your mind. So you want to talk about this? Because he over here saying you need to kill him and take over.
Once he said take over, this is what Duda always wanted, to be the king of the streets. Remember, he was playing king while Q was away for a while, when he was in, I think that was Colombia where he was. Because that's where they saying that the gambling problem started.
But the thing about it is, when we met Duda, they made it seem like he was already that,
exactly.
And they didn't have, there was no connection between him.
There was no connection to him or Q.
So it's like, what is going on here?
They didn't really connect to the season that Reg, when Reg got killed.
Yeah, so I'm like, what is going on here?
That's when they was actually talking them to.
So you I've been saying that I think he's gonna kill this man, and it sure the heck happened. My prediction definitely came true. It definitely came true, but I thought that it was gonna be because he was gonna do it because of Tracy. But
I thought so too.
In a way, it's kind of still links back, but it's not because she said it. Right. You know what I mean? Like, yo,
but he wouldn't talk to her first, though.
Yeah, she needs to be. But she did say, I don't want, that's the father of my son. And this idiot is gonna say, but your son is gone. He ain't got no feelings. I said, oh my gosh, the psycho.
He was like, I'm sorry. He only said it one time, but he was like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, she's like,
Karen Jones said Tracy is the angel of death. Yo, I said that too. She is like a Black Widow.
But the thing is, she is, but it took a minute for Q to die. So anyway, this dude over here is like, you don't know what you're asking. And Nuck was like, yes, the heck I do. But I beg to differ. I don't know. I don't think he knew what he was asking. And I don't think that I think he should be afraid. Because if Duda sees that this dude could just come out of nowhere and talk about this man who's supposed to be the boss or whatever he was supposed to be, and just straight say you need to kill him, Duda could feel like you need to go because you were the one who spoke like that to me. Like, I don't want you in my, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when I get old, for somebody to put me out of my misery.
Yeah, but maybe I'm thinking too hard because sometimes we don't.
Eagle says, why is Nuck still here?
So we get in this episode, this scene right here, and here come this dude bringing food, breakfast in bed. Okay, Rob is giving her breakfast in bed, and she just blurts out like, I tried to sleep with Emmett. And I was like, okay, I was not expecting that. She just came out of nowhere and said it. And he was cool as a freaking cucumber and was just telling her, like, next time you need to talk to Emmett with your words and not your body. Was you expecting this?
I was wrong about him. Remember, I
So was
was
I.
like, we might see him get violent. Yo, yeah, we was both saying that.
Mm-hmm.
I was wrong. So I wasn't expecting this, but now we know why. We know he came from like a
Mm-hmm.
crazy household with a lot of
I
yelling and
mean, the
stuff.
verdict is we ain't wrong until we, until we know
Yeah,
for sure we wrong. But
I still
she
think we.
even asks, like, why are you so calm about this? And he was like, because this, that, and the third. And I wouldn't know. He said, because I smoke a lot of weed. Remember, I said that too. I said he smokes a lot of weed, guys,
I said
and
that
you
for him to
can't
stay
trust.
calm. Remember
I
when I
said,
said that part?
I said you can't trust him because he's always high. How you trust somebody and you don't even know how they are when they're sober like that? So, I don't know, girl. We gonna see. And Meek says Rob was speaking truth to Tiff, but yeah, he too calm about it.
He
And the
told
thing
her to
about it
don't
is,
do it again.
yeah, he did. He did. Don't do it again. So I'm just like, all right, well, we're gonna see what happens. Okay, you're calm, bro, and that's what's up. I don't know. I'm still like, you
He
know
like
why?
playing with fire. This girl.
Yeah, you know why too? Because it's the weed thing. That's the part that's getting me. It's the weed thing. Like you said it. What did you say? You said about him. That's why he stayed
I
calm
said
because he's
it
smoking.
probably keeps him calm so he doesn't
Yeah,
get really angry.
because we don't even know if he has anger issues. Like we
Yeah,
don't know. So what if one day the
but
weed
he
wears off,
snaps.
or like what then? So I don't know, but maybe they won't. Here's my thing. This is what I started thinking, guys. I started thinking that they be watching, some of these things and these predictions and stuff like that, and they freaking go and call the actors back, like, all right, let's change this, and we're gonna make Rob,
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be
we're
surprised.
gonna make Rob be a different dude, because sometimes it's just too much of a coincidence, and the way they write. Listen, I feel like this, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I feel like sometimes the way they write, it makes you feel like they're going somewhere with it, and then they don't. So it's terrible. I'm sorry, I have to say it. I don't want to keep on, doing it, but that's that.
Yeah, well, if they haven't, the next episode is the finale, right?
I don't know. I think so.
I think so. Yeah. Well, if they haven't gone with it yet, I guess it's not. I guess it's not gonna happen.
I don't know how I feel about Lay's. Okay. I don't remember you in the chat, but welcome. You want to keep your woman puzzled, don't respond. That's simple. All right. You want to keep, yeah, that's true too. And then you get a woman like Tiff who, because you don't want to answer questions and you don't want to, what I'm saying, get to the bottom of anything, she go run and find somebody that will get to the bottom.
Deep in the bottom.
Exactly. Deep in.
In that.
Puzzle that. Okay. So we got Nina, and she done found all this money. Now, look, if you're Nina's, you want to go, you can explain. Go ahead, girl. Go.
I'm just mad at her. This is my friend. I'm mad at her. You know why I'm mad? I'm mad because she don't talk to this kid. How you ain't see him come in the house with bags of clothes and bag boxes of sneakers?
Yeah.
Jackets and all this other stuff. What are you doing?
Yep. And then, I mean, but look, see, I understand why she feels he could be selling drugs. Are they crazy? Sorry. Go ahead, Moochie. Talk to them, please, for me.
Okay. Oh, let me go to the comments. Okay, she read those already. Okay. I'm gonna just rant about this Nina situation because she made me so mad because she didn't even try to give this kid the benefit of the doubt. If you talk to your kid, you know if he's doing something like that. You going through all his stuff, you find these 3 stacks of money, and now instead of saying it, you already tell Dre that you think he's doing that. Dre, not even his mother, knows this kid a little bit better, gives him the benefit of the doubt.
Like, let's, like, invite us, you know what I mean? So this is the part where I'm looking at Kevin like, really, Kevin? Like, first of all, you're not about to tell me as your mother that, no, I don't want you to come. You're not going to take this from me, this and that. No, I need to know I need proof that you're not into drugs, this and that. They're a big deal. All you got to do is just let me buy a ticket and that's it. Look, we'll go and we'll see what's going on. We can leave out. That's all. You're not selling drugs. What's the big freaking deal? Him and all that extra, I'm not going to let you take this from me. They ain't going to be, they hardly, like you said, pay attention. Well, Nina hardly pay attention to him now. You think she's going to keep on buying tickets to go see you play with, play some video games? No, she's not about to do that. So just let her see. That's that.
So you think he blew it a little bit out of proportion?
He definitely did. Okay. Look, they kind of was doing, I guess, some type of therapy with him. And I feel like maybe he does need to go back to some therapy because she is not paying attention to him, like you said.
That was a long time ago when he was in therapy.
So well, that's what I'm saying. I thought they were doing it. I guess they ain't doing it anymore. No, yeah. Well, that was around the time, I guess, Keisha. Was that the time when Keisha was on?
Yeah.
But regardless, it needs to happen again. Nina, I don't know what the heck is. I don't know what she's doing. I really don't. She goes in his room now. She sees all this money. She sees the price tags on the clothes and all that. And it's just like, yeah, of course, me as a mother, I'll be like, what the heck is this?
And it's a PS5 there?
Yeah, I'm like, we're going to go here. And here, look, you don't want me to go? All right, pull up the next event. Pull something up to show me what the heck is going on. But, I'm the type of mother that I ain't like that anyway, though. You're not going to just tell me that I'm not going. I'm sorry.
If I'm not going, you're not going.
Yeah, and I'm taking that game. So you wanna get this right or not? Because all you gotta do is just tell me what's going on, or we done. You're not gonna make no more rolls. And while you at it, break me off a little something. Help pay a light bill or two. Since you making money like that. No, I'm just playing. I mean, I'm not really playing because, after a while, when it comes to a man, you got to start helping them to be responsible, pay a little bill or two or something. Nyan says, my mom would just do a pop-up. Right. And that's the thing. I need to know where it is, what's going on, because I sure the heck will pop up. What's terrible? That I would get a little cash from my kid? Some people might think that. Okie dokie. So that's him just flipping out. All right. Now we got shot, and he is he's like trying to tell Nina. I'm sorry, not Nina. What's her name again? Tierra.
Yeah.
That what happened. She don't care. That's the bottom line. He over here like, it can't happen again, this and that. She's like, I wasn't planning on it. And he's like, oh, well, I see you don't care about nobody, huh? Why are you laughing?
Because the way you said it, you sound like Ike Turner when he was in the courtroom. Please instruct your client to remove his sunglasses. You ain't got to instruct me to do nothing. I don't know why. Go ahead.
Listen, but what am I saying? Tierra is the GOAT. I love her. Once he gave her that money, she should have said, thanks, son. Keep it coming, right? Exactly, JT. But no. See, true for some of it, right? Because you want to be responsible with your kid when they have money like that. You want to save it, open up accounts, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Be whatever. Right. But I want to know where you getting this from. Because what if this is drug money? Like she said, she doesn't know where it's coming from. But, we know that Kevin is not doing anything. But that's that. So anyway, yeah, he is over here looking at her like, what are you into? What are you up to? Like, you don't want Trig. So what the heck is going on? Stop that.
It's like, you sleeping with Ross?
Yeah, and how he just put that together. I said, how? I'm like, Shad, really? Where did Roz come from out of nowhere? Roz don't even be around. How did you put 2 and 2 together that quick? And she was just like, yeah, maybe, she did not care. She was just on some, look, I like nice things, and Trick is an opportunity for me. I like nice things and I just do what I have to do to get them. Like, she ain't here for the games, honey. But the thing is, why did you sleep with him?
I know. What was that about?
We did make a little theory about maybe she was trying to get pregnant so that because she knew Trig, he didn't want.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So.
But this one won't let that go if that happens. That's my baby. You be just like that.
He ain't gonna let it go. No. So, but that's that. She like, whatever, it's everything's good. Meek said she was ovulating. Yep, she knew it. She the type of chick that got the little chart and everything. She got the calendar.
This down in my book that she gonna get pregnant.
You definitely is gonna be pregnant because he over here talking about he want to keep it a secret.
So Tiara is gonna be pregnant.
Yes, it was interesting that he knew about Roz. No guilt about Victor, but did you protect? No guilt about Victor, but did you protect? Yeah, he didn't care about Victor. So look at the psycho's face, all right?
Yeah, no, you.
And this is the scene right here when he's basically talking to her about, the whole thing, killing the dude. And she's just like, no, like, he's my son's father. So I just, I didn't think I had the screenshot for this, but I did. All right. But I don't know. Like, you look how hurt she looks. Like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, you saying this? Like, your son is gone. Yeah.
He wasn't sorry. He just
the way he said it, the way he said it, it was very like, he tapped out, honey. You need to get away from him. I keep saying it. We keep saying it. The girls were looking at her like, you must be crazy when she said, I feel safe with him. Remember that? They was looking at him like, girl, you need to talk to a therapist about. Yeah, you need to talk to a therapist about that. So here we got this thing where this lady over here telling him that he needs to basically build him a McDonald's because his little pizza shop, you need more. You need more restaurants. Invest in here, invest this, that. So she brings up Smokies. And I was like, ooh. Now, everybody, I'm going to let you say what you got to say, Moochie, but let me just say this really quick. Everybody's talking about what happened with Tiff is karma. Well, let me tell you, everybody got some karma coming to them, huh? Because, right, y'all remember, and I mentioned this, and I don't know if I mentioned this. I mentioned this in either, I don't think it was during a live, but I think it was during like a little back and forth with somebody in the comments. And I said that he's gonna get his karma. Well, you see how he took, I don't know if I said he's gonna get his karma, but I said something about how grimy Emmett was for taking Smokies.
Yeah, that was grimy.
Sonny's place, right? And so you see this conversation right here is going on, and boom, that's the karma around the corner waiting to happen, and he gonna deserve it. Because he took this man's business and now he got the nerve to be trying to talk about he want to leave a legacy for his children. But you took a man's legacy.
Yeah.
And now you want to leave a legacy. So you have the floor.
I think he's going strong on him.
Oh, yeah.
And take over. That's what I was going to say.
Yep.
And I don't even know if Emmett might not get nothing out of this and still be a worker there.
Just like JT said, Emmett Restaurant is the Brandon food truck. Wait, I don't know if I'm understanding that. Sorry. What I wanted to say, what you're saying, JT, is that I don't know if that's what you're saying, but my thoughts is that
that's how
kind of like he did with Brandon.
Yeah, that's how he came. Remember, he took the food truck over.
Yeah, Yep. So it's kind of like what he
So
did
he
with
gonna
Brandon.
do him like that, like how he
Mm-hmm.
did Brandon, exactly.
Yep. So they're going back to that story a little bit because they didn't finish it with Brandon. So they're about to just do it to Emmett. And the crazy thing is, guys, you already know what y'all happy about him and Keisha being together, and that's fine. And they're over there going to the art exhibit, and he's looking at her how much she loves this ugly, chaotic artwork or this picture that she sees, right? This chaotic picture. And I'm like, yeah, that's y'all a mess. It was a mess. So she was like, it's beautiful. She wants it. He's looking at her like, oh, my baby want that picture. I want to buy it for her. Then he gonna tell her, we ain't gonna be like this for long. She's like, you promise? No, boo. It ain't no freaking you promise. You get out there and you do your own thing and don't rely on nobody to make your life for you.
Facts.
What the heck is wrong with you? But anyway, the whole point is you see how he's over here promising her, a better life. And here goes this right here with this Negro done went back to the dark side. He didn't go back to the dark side. He is a dark person. He been there.
Exactly. He been there.
That's what he was telling Tracy, like, well, because she's like, I thought you're a changed man. You trying to go back to your old ways. And he's like, Trig is the light. If he's the light, then I'm the dark. I gotta be the dark. And I'm like, this is not the way. This is not how it's supposed to go. But I guess he's trying to say that there has to be some type of somebody that's willing to do the dirty work behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? You want to say anything else about this situation?
No, I just want to know how exactly is he going to approach Emmett? Because remember, him and Dom went into business together, so he's gonna be both of them.
Okay, somebody is saying, Vernon says that the restaurant was not gained with truth. What begins in evil ends with evil. Yeah.
True.
Wasn't that restaurant wasn't Sonny related to Q? Was he related to Q? Is that his brother?
I think he was related to him, but I don't know how.
I'm wondering if that was his brother. I don't know. Yeah. So we need bad to recognize the good. Yeah, unfortunately. See, that's the misconception. You know what I'm saying? Like, unfortunately, you it's like to recognize the good or to what's the word I'm looking for? Appreciate good stuff. You needed the bad, or a bad thing to go on or something. Which is sad because Ray said they were brothers. Hey, Ray, because that means that we're not looking for the good. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you gotta just, how they say, stop and smell the roses. Gotta appreciate it. Anyway, so now we get to this scene right here where he comes in and even when Papa was cursed out a little bit by Jake, and he's like, I don't know why you mess with him. He still came over anyway. He still came. I don't know if Papa brought back the message saying, yeah, they ain't feeling you. They ain't trying to hear it, but he still came back and he just apologized. And I love her response, Gemma's response. So you want to say anything about that?
I thought the scene was good. I thought him and Jake was going to have more words, but other than that, it was good. He looked like he was sincere with it, though.
He had tear in his eye and everything. So, and they hugged, she gave him a hug. It's not your fault, you know what I'm saying? But Jake was over there like, yeah, it is his fault. He was out, he was shooting. And you could see that when Jake did that, it made him, it hurt him. Like it hit a chord. It struck a chord. I'm talking about for Bakari, because he don't want that on his conscience. I don't know how he feels about killing Ronnie. I don't know. Right. We don't know because they haven't touched on it. They touched on it a little bit when Trig was saying, listen, I know what it's like to take a life.
Yeah.
And we saw that there was something bothering him. So that was kind of like we saw the beginning of what they're trying to do with Bakari, and it's coming around. And so now you're saying this is a baby now, and you trying to say that I was behind this baby dying, y'all losing your baby. So I think that's a little too much for him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when she hugged him, it really made it better for him. And he needed that. Like, I was looking at this like, this kid needs this hug right here.
Yeah, he seemed like he's not loved.
Yeah, he needed that. And, so then he went over to Lene's house and they was able to talk, but I don't know if I have it right there. But it looks like Jake feels a little bad, because he wasn't forgiving at the moment. You got the mother who's carrying the baby. She forgave him, she said it's okay. But I do see Jake feels a little bad. So hopefully they look like they probably will come and have a little reconcile. You know what I'm saying? Well, not reconcile, because I don't think they was ever friends, but they'll probably become friends.
Yeah.
So Varna says that Jake is hurt, but the forgiveness of Gemma strains his restraint. Right.
Yeah.
Yes. Hey, Eric. Good morning to you. Well, actually, it's not good morning for you because you're on the West Coast, okay? I'm shocked Papa ain't come with him. Yeah. Papa, thank you for the super chat. Yeah, Papa was like, man, you're going to have to go over there on your own because I just can't right now. I just can't right now. All right. So listen, there were moments in this episode where I was hollering. I'm talking about laughing my behind off. So he is so happy to see Master Marshawn. Okay. And Master Marshawn don't look like no freaking Master Marshawn. No, he looked like D-Ray. I'm like, what the heck is D-Ray doing up in here just like... I mean, it ain't no peaches looking. It's just straight D-Ray up in here. And it was a whole comedy scene. The freaking girl up in there coming talking about some, oh man, I had the picture. What the heck? I hate when that happens so bad. So anyway, the girl comes up in there and he's like, I told you, wait in the car, And he's like, I'm what a fan and all that. And she was like, oh yeah, I forgot you supposed to be celibate and stuff. And he's like, ain't no supposed to be. I was like, what the heck is going on? Because Emmett was so excited to see him. Like, he over here, like, you gonna get free food, this and that.
He was really
my life for this. Yeah. So when he see Master Marshawn is out here getting it in what he got his mother's car and all of this stuff. Like, it's not always cracked up to be.
Yup, he's seeing how much of a fraud he really is.
But I love how it turned around like, yo, look, we both out here just trying. He said you couldn't keep with it, right? You couldn't stick with the celibacy, right? Though I'm glad that he said that, Master Marshawn, because it brought Emmett back to reality. Like, you over here getting on this man, but you couldn't even go through it with, you know what I'm saying, with your whole celibacy kick anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're not perfect, then why you can't fault him for being perfect. But still, it's sad. Let's just with the funny. It's funny, but it's messed up when you're looking to somebody for guidance and then they turn out to be a fraud.
Yeah,
that's messed up. I like that they turned it around and it was funny, but for real though, that's not cool.
He was like, oh, when he saw him, right?
Oh. Yeah. And it was like, nah, man, you ain't getting no free food. Yeah, you. I was like, you know what? This is crazy. But I like that he kept it real. Like, look, I ain't have no friends. And I just started doing this and all that. People started following me and liking this and that. So I said, all right, no problem. And Eric, you are so right. I knew this shot wouldn't show a positive male role.
Yo, this is so true.
Yo, thank you for pointing that out because I didn't even realize that. That's messed up. So it's like a joke. You know what I'm saying? It's a freaking joke. So let's move. Did you want to say anything else about this? I'm sorry. I'm kind of just going.
No, I'm good.
So now we got Papa and he's on, his little Papa pulpit podcast. Woo, try to say that 5 times or 3 times fast. Papa's Pulpit Podcast. Say it, Muji.
Papa's Pulpit Podcast.
Papa's Pulpit Podcast. Papa's Pulpit Podcast. That was the fastest I could do it. Anyway, y'all try it yourselves. Now they talking, and I'm glad. See, one thing I love about Jake, he definitely has a soft heart. You know, he walks around like he's this way, that, but he has a soft heart. And at the end of the day, it's weird because him and Bakari could actually be good friends. It's just that Bakari done like he don't went to the far, you know, that real dark side over there where he actually killed somebody. So it makes it a little different. But they both have this rough life where they kind of have this hard exterior, but there's something soft inside. You know what I mean? And I think Jake, he's able to really connect with that because he's always had people. He's always had his friends. Reg wasn't a daggone thing to him like that, you know, which helped keep that, you know, keep up that rough exterior and stuff. But then he has Trig, you know, to help him through. But Bakari has nobody. So anyway, they talk. And did you want to say anything about this part? Because they kind of just like, you know.
I thought it was good.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's probably gonna come back on the show again, but
he said he ain't. But whatever. At least he came on the show because you know he never wants.
This is the second time being on there.
Oh yeah, it's true with the whole Gemma and the other thing with Gemma and when he took the girl, when he took her. So yeah, that's funny. He say I ain't doing this again, but I appreciate that he did it again for his friend because he listened to him. You know, like you know, I'm sorry. And listen, yo, these kids, and I think somebody else made a comment about this. They were like, these kids communicate better than the adults because when he told him that, you know, I just feel like you're my brother and I don't have to explain things to you, and Papa was like, well, you know, and that makes me feel like you're taking our friendship for granted or something like that, right? Something like that. And then he said, what that mean? And that's, you know, that's how you communicate. Like, I don't understand what you mean by that. So what that mean? I'm taking you for granted. And he explained it. Like, it means that we have to work on our relationship. I think a lot of people think, you know, when you're in a relationship, it doesn't matter what kind of relationship you're in, a friendship, a marriage, you know, a sisterhood, whatever, siblings, y'all got to work at the relationship. It can't just be a one-way thing. And that is what Papa was saying. So they squashed it and it was cute and all of that stuff. I still want to see Papa Mama. Me too, JT, because I ain't seen her. So I hope everything's going well with Moochie. So now we get this dude climbing in the freaking window, Lene's window, like he's Romeo. I said, oh my gosh, they done got the Romeo and Juliet story going on. They better not try to do no Romeo and Juliet thing. Okay, where he gets killed and then she freaking dies. I know I'm bugging right now, but what he's doing coming up in the window, okay? Anyway, so once again, I'm just like, this kid is just pulling on my heartstrings. And this episode right here, it almost made me cry because he's reached his turning point. He's crossed. So now you're the onions of the layers. You know what I'm saying? The layers are being peeled back, and this kid is seeing the light. He's dreaming. You know what I'm saying? The goodness is coming through. It's shining now.
Yeah.
So now I'm scared like crazy. You guys know that I have a theory about this kid, and I don't want to see it happen at all. I will be freaking devastated. I'm not even joking. Because it's crazy how I couldn't stand this little kid. This little freaking bastard that used to be terrorizing the neighborhood, starting trouble, doing this. I could not stand him. And now all I want to do is see him freaking win. Please show it. Show us that kids can make it out the hood. What you think, Moochie?
That's what I want to see. I want to see him get out of the hood or just straighten up and we see him live his life and be a good person.
Yeah. So he comes through with his his seeds, and I mean he don't have it like that, so he got to share. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to come empty-handed, so I got the seeds and I got the lemonade or whatever. And she like, I'm not. So you think I'm supposed to drink after you? Y'all about to kiss, so you might as well drink after me, girl. That's what he probably should.
Yeah, super chat.
Yes. Thank you, Eric. She better start acting too good to drink after him, and then complaining about not getting barbecue flavor when we all know the ranch the best one. The ranch sure is, Eric. Thank you so much for the super chat. You are so right. He got the ranch. He got the best one. Yo. But she was sweet about it, Eric. She was very sweet about it. She was like, it's okay. She was so sweet. Look, first of all, when he knocked on the window, she was like, did you take care of your business? Like, you can't come in if you ain't take care of your business. But why this don't look like the first time this has happened, though? You know what I'm saying? Right, Moochie? This don't look like this the first time.
Like
He climbing up, knocking on the window. That don't look like the first time.
Wow. Like he been there before?
Yeah. Like you've been climbing through this window. So, they start talking and of course they kiss. But before that, he was saying that he's not a monster. Because first he was saying, like, asking, what has he heard? Because he said something, and she said, I think he said, I'm not a bad person, or whatever he said, and she was like, that she heard things about him, that he killed, he killed somebody.
You killed people.
Yeah, you killed someone.
Yeah, you killed.
And he was like, yeah, that's what you heard and everything. Of course, not denying it, and then telling her, I'm not a monster. And she said, I know you're not a monster, and my brother killed somebody. So I told y'all, I said they're gonna bond over the trauma. Mm-hmm. I told y'all that. And I said, you see how I feel like who better to be with than, you know what I'm saying? Moochie, go ahead. I gotta take the call real quick.
Okay, so who better to be with than him? I don't know how they're gonna do this, but I want to see what happens with him and if he's going to still live with Papa. I'm gonna go to the comments. Let me see what everybody's saying. That's why Simone's grandma had that door open. Where's Kelvin's mother when a boy climbing through a window? Yeah, where's Kevin's mom? She could go through everything. This is why I can't stand the way they doing Nina. Yo, she could go through his drawer and find all his money. You mean to tell me you couldn't hear that window open and somebody climbed through there? Anywho, me. Oh, I thought Kevin's mom was going to open that door. Wow. We on. Yeah, Bakari and Renee.
Sorry, thanks, boo.
Oh.
What y'all talking about?
Oh, I was reading the comments.
Hey, Kay.
I was reading the comments, and somebody thought Kevin's mother was gonna come through the door.
Oh, wow!
And how come she ain't hear all of this?
Right? They don't check when you said it, Moochie. They don't check. They don't. Nothing. Okay. Aw. Verna said, "Love you." Oh, thank you for coming through, Vacay.
Hey.
Y'all go subscribe to his channel as well. Good content. Hey, Oliver, what's up? So I was waiting on Dre to tell Kevin, Mom, like, remember the last time you assumed something? Very good. Exactly. Stop assuming, okay? Just stop. All right. But I was just saying that, before, I was saying that who better than these two, you know what I mean, to connect, and he says, we don't have anybody, or, and right. She said, you got me, you know what I mean? Because he's like, I don't got nobody. And she's like, I knew she was gonna say that, like, you got me. I knew it. So they over there and they scooting up. He got closer to her and stuff. And then she starts saying to him, like, I think he's recalling Rashad's conversation with him. Like, do you dream? Stuff. You know what I'm saying? So now he's saying that he's starting to think about it. And she's like, you need to write stuff down. Right? You need to write things down, write a book about your life, this and that, and the third. So we already know that he done went to Rashad and he told him all about it, but we're going to talk about that. Now, Moochie, what the heck do you think about this? I want to see if you and me are on the same page, but go ahead. This is when Kev comes over and he decides, look, my mom, she going through my stuff. She think I'm selling drugs, all of this stuff. Hold my money for me.
Why?
Your thought is why?
Why give it to her? Yeah. What the heck? I was like, that I don't. So this is not
See?
going to end well.
Yeah. All right. So, Eric is on me and him are on the same page. We're on the same page. I don't have a good feeling about this. This is bad. This is really bad. I don't think she's a bad girl. But I would hate to find out that that she was a phony this whole time, like Master Marjan, like, thank you, Eric, for the $5 super chat. So he says, got a feeling Kevin girl gonna either spend his winning money, lose it, or someone at her house gonna spend it. Something is definitely gonna happen.
Like that.
This is not a good idea. Something is gonna happen. She did say that if it's found, she's gonna tell. I'm telling. But I don't have a good feeling about this. This is very stupid. Kevin, you should have kept it in your house. Nobody was gonna take it, stupid. You're smarter than that. Your mom just found it. Big deal. She's not gonna steal it. Goodness gracious. I mean, I don't know. It was just so dumb. Meek says Kevin Shorty is real. She said, if I get caught, I'm telling. She sure did. Bakari is gonna rap Streets Need Advice. Stop. Vacay says she gonna skate off and buy some moon rocks. Yeah, because she was like,
he said moon rocks.
She was like, you know how many crystals I could buy with this? Like, no, forget about them Dagon crystals. Shoot. Verna says, yeah, I already know it's a lot of mine, and he does not know her well. Yeah. So we got this scene right here. I don't know how significant it is. I don't really care, but I'm going to use this as my thumbnail because it's the lightest picture. It's so weird because it's besides the scene with Bakari and Shad meeting together outside. This is the brightest picture in the show.
Wow.
And my thumbnail is super dark, so I'm gonna have to, use this. Anyway, so she's over there. You know how she does her little thing with the weed and stuff. And we got Dante finally calling out of nowhere, like, what in the world is going on? Dante? You was like, where you been? So anyway, he like, why you being so professional? And when she looked at him like, what you want, Dante? Like, all right, well, let me get that blue, whatever, saying. Then what's the name come up all smooth and calm? I'm sorry, I still don't trust all that smooth and calmness. He going behind like, let me show myself so this nigga could get off the phone. He said, damn nigga, what you 6'8"? You 6'9". Oh, 6'9". I'm like, what is going on with this episode with all the little funnies? So whatever. I don't know what that scene was about. What you think about it?
I thought it was funny. Are we gonna see him again?
That's what I want to know. She look like she's done with him though. Like maybe she really gonna try to work it out with Rob. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Meek said Rob pulls a you gonna see me, son. JT says Kevin is bad luck with women on this show. Oh, his bad luck with women on this show will continue. Aww. So yeah, this scene I loved because I appreciate all the help, of course, that Rashad has done for this kid, even though he had to tell him to leave because that's not his house. And I'm glad that what's his name, Bakari is not mad at Rashad. And why should he be mad at him? He's the only person that actually freaking looked his way, you know what I'm saying? Gave him the time of day and saw that there could be something more. So this is when he's over here telling him, well, we gonna, I'm gonna do my book. I'm gonna write a book. And he over here like, what? You better be careful. Don't let no cops, get you and stuff like that. And he like, don't worry, I'm gonna change the names and all of that stuff. And I'm like, that is true. You don't want to be over here like Lay said, streets need a body. You over here talking about 40, $1.20, whatever the freak them lyrics was over here snitching. Snitching in the book, okay? But he said, what about you? And this is when Shad takes him over and he's like, man, I'm about to sell him. He showed him a freaking CD asking, what is it? He said he don't know, guys. I was like, oh my gosh. He said, I don't know.
What the CD is.
So anyway, the bottom line is he wants to sell vintage stuff, which is cool. And I think that, listen, if he gets to like a nice first of all, he could sell in what's them stores, thrift stores and everything. But if you want to really make money, for some people they'll pay a lot of money for that. But you see, he got to stay with his girl for that, because she's an art gallery. You know, she works in an art gallery. I can't even say, sorry, art gallery and all that stuff. She would have the connections to them rich folk that like to buy that old stuff. But he done messed up and slept with Tierra, who don't give a daggone about his behind. Okay. So before we get into that, guys, I want to say real quick that Shad is over here talking about, remember, I don't know if you were on here. He was messed up and he was saying, because I want to hear what you got to say about it, Moochie, before we get out of here. Okay. He was saying that, hey, boo, hey, pretty girl. He was saying that Fatima is his soulmate. What the heck do you think about that, Moochie? Please tell me what the heck you think about this.
That was crazy.
Did you do that?
Imani was.
Yeah. It looked like you dropped the bass in your voice on purpose. That was crazy. Because you're trying to be like Fatima. Y'all gonna make me go back to that scene, y'all, to hear the bass drop. Let the beat drop. Y'all gonna make me do it. Now, so that was crazy, right? And he don't even know her. Whatever. So I just wanted to hear what you had to say about that. Anyway, I was surprised. So this obviously was not a surprise. Look at this freaking, I mean, I can't call this man a psycho enough. I thought he was going to shoot him in the back of the head once, like when his head was turned and he was like, you know, came through, you know, but I'm glad that he didn't. But he's like standing over him and the guy's like, Q was like, man, I knew you wasn't, you know, you ain't spit.
Ish.
Yeah. And that was that. And that's how the episode ended. And I did not see the trailer. So did you see a trailer?
Nah, I didn't see a trailer.
Yes, JT. Where the heck did he get that car from? I was thinking the same thing, because honestly, instead of talking about the CDs, I thought he was about to say, yo, here, look in my car or whatever, but come get into my ride. I ain't know. I just did it.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're about to get out of here, guys. We're going to look at a few more comments and then we're going to chuck the deuces. It's almost 2:00 in the morning over here on the East Coast. Thank you so much for being with us. Really appreciate your presence, honey. So Eric Iverson says, yeah, I think Shad and Trig gonna fight because of Shad sleeping with his girl. I don't think so, because he don't give two freaking craps about her. But if he gets her pregnant and then he still got to keep this whole thing up, he gonna be mad, because if it messes up the relationship with his Fatima, that's what I think. That's the only thing that's gonna make him upset. I don't think that he cares at all. Tracy knows Bakari killed Ronnie and she's friends with Nina and Dre. If she finds out about him and Lene, she gonna tell them about his reputation. Yeah, and she better go have several freaking seats. Don't mess up this kid, okay? Just stop. Don't mess it up. All right, because she's a part of that whole cycle. So if she got anything to say about it, she needs to take the blame too, because she should have never ever sent Ronnie after the person who killed her son, and then Coogie wouldn't be dead, and then Ronnie wouldn't be dead. Okay, so she better go on and sit down some daggone bear and worry about your dead baby father now and this freaking crazy killer that you got all up in your sheets and all up in between your legs, honey.
I can't even follow that.
I'm trying to swallow my Oh man, they did my boy Q wrong. He did nothing in his comeback. He sure did. He sure did not. Understand? That's so true. Lena Waithe is painting light-skinned women evil. I ain't make that connection. I guess because I don't be giving a crap about it. I'm probably the least person that cares about shades when it comes to that. Like, I don't know. Tracy drops bodies. Meek said, Tracy need to get lost. Hey, recession proof, what's up? All right, y'all. We about to get out of here. Love you guys so much. Recession proof, LSW, Meek, Lays, Eagles, 215. Okay. JT, Eric Iverson, Naya Johnson, Pretty Girl, love you. KJ, love you. I said LSW. I'm sorry. I'm trying to. Daria and Verna, JT. Did I say JT? Vacay, JTV. Love you all. And Oliver Spartan, where are you, Moochie? Are you still here? Because it's muted and all that good stuff. I don't know. I guess Moochie has left the building, guys. And I will see you guys next time. Let me remove this. The girl done left, honey. She done left me out in the cold. But guys, I am going to be traveling this week. So I do hope that I can see you guys on Sunday for Raising Canaan. You guys be blessed. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.